Okay, looks like we're good to go. This is chapter 4, beginning of chapter 4, where we're going to be making our way down to the meteor site. If you joined me from the last video, appreciate you stopping by again. Last chapter, of course, was 3, but we'll go ahead and get started.
Chase, you're not to pass me. Lose sight of me, and you'll lose your way. And no tailgating. An accident would spoil the trip.
All right. Let's hit the road already.
As you wish. Drive safely now.
So we're going to get paired to fight some Imperial troops and also Titan. The fight is pretty straightforward and easy.
What a coincidence, huh?
Way too convenient to be a
We'll
coincidence.
talk about mechanics as we get
I
in.
reckon he's following us around.
But to what end? That question bothers me deeply, as does his origin.
It's hard for me to picture that guy in the Empire.
But it's even harder to imagine him as a Lucian.
So the big thing is to remember is that we need to parry attacks and block attacks and parry. You do that by in this fight by holding down the square button,
But he may be our only way in to the Disc of Kothis.
as opposed
What's
to
His
pushing it or
Highness's
pressing it.
opinion of this Arden?
Don't really have one. He's nothing more than a creepy old dude to me. You hit the nail on the head right there.
Well, that's why we came up with a plan.
Gotta watch our backs the whole way.
The one thing I wish they would have done better is been more straightforward. The command prompts instead of just showing square, like hold square when you need to hold it or something like
Fun for
that,
now, but they come
or
without
press and
warning.
hold. You
Wouldn't
know,
want to have one behind the wheel.
I had some issues because
Stop
like
if
I'm
you
like
need
trying to
to,
tap
alright?
it and figure out what's going on, and I can't figure it out. Then I just found out, oh, all I gotta do is just hold square. Well, so I had to re-record. That's why I'm recording this segment, just so we can have a clean
neighbors along
fight.
the way?
Oh, somebody wants to camp. Somebody else wants a proper bed.
Nice firm ground's much better for your back.
Can't we at least make it a caravan?
I don't get why you like camping so much.
Under the stars, at one with nature. What's not to like? Now in the wild, there are no...
What say we call it a day here?
What say we continue on to Kothis?
The Archean's not going anywhere?
Neither are we under your
All
stewardship.
right, so we're gonna go ahead and
So, we
camp for the
camp
night.
with
There's nothing you can do
Arden.
about it.
Hell no.
Oh,
We're just gonna go ahead and skip ahead. He's gonna basically play for the night. We're going to the next day.
feels like a road trip.
Perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
go figure.
And we'll just skip through this part. We got a couple items we're gonna grab before we go ahead and head on down there to the meteor site and pay Mr. Titan a visit.
Well, if it isn't yours truly.
We also have some ascension points we need to use. Okay, and then of course that's the beast whistle, which means if you're out in the wilderness or whatever, where enemies normally spawn, you pop the whistle and it will basically summon more monsters to the fight. So, let me see here. We're gonna go ahead and invest our points. Let me see here. We got 54, 52 to spend. Next is both your team's allies. Act 3 knows boost support for your team crowds in combat. Further boost link strike damage. So definitely want to get that. Let me see here. Deliver their spell on vulnerable enemy. Gain first or great sword slash. Make enemy with a paralyze and kick to not defend it. So these are pretty solid ones to get. We're just gonna get the easy ones. That's Promptio, Exclamatory, Nox attack mid-air. We don't have enough AP for that. We get to go ahead and get the Delivering Death Blow, which is fine. And that'll be good for now. And then for Elemency, we're going to go ahead and craft some magic. We have one cast right there, but we're going to go ahead and craft some magic because there's going to be a lot of deposits down there, so we want to be running empty. And we'll go ahead and pick a Catalyst. Let me see here. 2-chain Chrome bit. That's experience. We don't use that. We don't use glass. I guess we're gonna go ahead and just quad cast under blizzard. Sharp tail feather. That's pretty good. Confirm that. Okay, we're not gonna equip that yet. We're just gonna store it.
Still young.
Good to
My
go.
blood is true.
So, like I said, we got some items to pick up. We'll do this very quickly because the more items we pick up along the way, the less we have to buy. There's a potion there. we're gonna go ahead and come around here.
It's time. Gladio, come on.
Gotcha.
And go up and hop up right here. Hop up. Item right there. Some Maiden's Kiss is good if we get toted later. Even though they're not that expensive, but you know. Usually in most areas, if you want to keep it moving and going, it's always good to check around because there's a lot of extra items you can pick up or will set your coin up, come in handy later. Yep. There is a treasure over here. Tiny feather.
Man, that hurts.
Another headache.
This is not
Oh,
normal.
we don't need to hop up there, but I think there's one more item around here. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. It's okay. I know there's definitely one more item to pick up, but I thought that was one over there. Okay. No, I think we're good. I think we got all the items we need to. I swear there could have been one more. Ah, there it is. Alright. And we picked up a rusted bit. All these things can be good for selling or actually using for the catalyst for when you're utilizing your weapons. We're going to go ahead and make Arden inside here and get on with it.
I should warn you, we're about to pass the point of no return. I trust you're not having any second thoughts.
And we are not having any second thoughts, so we're going to go ahead and drive with them. Ugh.
Beautiful day.
Indeed.
Same thing as before, we can't lose track of them. If we do, it will be game over, but it's really hard to lose track of them. The hardest thing is making sure you
Whoever
turn
thought of tapping into the
when
meteor's power
you
was
have
a
to turn.
genius.
That's it.
Can you even go near that thing?
They harvest fragments found nearby. Pieces that broke off when the meteor fell. Almost fell, I should say. For the Archean caught it.
And he's still there, holding the thing up.
Guess he never misses leg day.
Or any day, for that matter.
His unceasing toil and the meteor's might form the tenets of worship for the locals of the sky.
Makes you wonder what it's like down there. at
Don't
his
know what
feet.
happened, but okay. Apparently, my controls want to sabotage me today. Luckily, we'll be able to catch up, hopefully, before it triggers anything.
So you know, it's hot where we're going. Will the camera fare all right?
As long as I avoid open flames, it should be okay. I think.
We don't have a spare if it breaks.
There we go.
Leave it in the car?
Oh no, I'm taking it. Not every day you get up close and personal with the Archean. I'd kick myself if I missed the photo op.
Spoken like a true photographer.
As they say, better to try and fail than never to try at all.
Look at you.
Well, they say that. Not me.
Well, you just do what you gotta.
Hey, Iggy, can your glasses take the heat?
Well, I don't see why they shouldn't.
Even if they couldn't, he'd still be alright.
Yeah, Iggy's eyes ain't that bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my vision is passable without corrective lenses.
Then why not take them off sometimes?
Well,
You don't get it, huh?
Ignis likes his world to be crystal clear.
indeed. I've never been one for ambiguity.
Ah, I think I'm getting the picture now. Hey, Ignis. How's it feel being away from the wheel?
Positively frightening.
What are you saying?
That I'm no stranger to His Highness's driving habits.
Appreciate the confidence.
Read a book. It'll take your mind off it.
I'd rather keep my eyes on the road for now, thank you.
I guess nothing can take your mind off Nox driving.
And here we are.
We're here.
Better not be a setup.
Have I given you reason to doubt me?
You don't really inspire confidence.
Free experience is a great experience. Can't complain about that.
Hello, it's me. Be so kind as to open up.
That worked?
I may not look like much, but I do have some influence. Aren't you glad we came together? Your audience with divinity lies ahead.
You're leaving?
I drop you at the Archean's open door, and with that, bid you farewell.
I've met some weirdos.
I hope we never meet that one again.
Whoa, A little harsh there, don't you think? Guy really knew his stuff about nursery rhymes.
Yeah, nothing creepy about that. So we keep going this way.
Then we'll find out what the Empire's up to.
These ruins.
Is that what I think it is?
Didn't expect to find a royal tomb here.
Would be a shame not to grab that power. Hey, Highness.
Let's grab it and go.
Alright, so we got the new royal weapon, or whatever you want to call it. Now, the dilemma is this. We can go ahead and use the Blade the Mystic. It gives more attack and stuff like that, but we do lose some damage from our magic. We have to switch it out for total wise. The HP up is pretty nice, and the attack damage up is always fantastic. We do not want to drop the Axe of the Conqueror right now, because that provides a lot of damage. I mean, if we switch it out for anything else, damage drops pretty tremendously. Like right now we're at 616, we don't want to go to 469, even though we get extra HP and more defense. For the most part, the defense is okay, but if you're meant to get one shot or you're meant to get put in danger, there's nothing you can really do about it. So we're going to go ahead and equip the Blade of the Mystic, and we also get more resistance to dark, even though that doesn't matter, more HP, more damage. That's it. We're going to go ahead and trigger the next effect.
Here we go again!
Event.
This one's huge.
Get away! Quickly!
And here we go.
Knocked. I gotcha. Come on, pull yourself up.
And there's Titan. Anytime you see a button press, you hold square in this situation. Other times when you're just in regular battle, you tap square to deflect and stuff. But in this Titan battle specifically, always remember hold square.
Seems we woke the big guy up.
Smaller enemies, parrying is different, but
what?
in this situation, it's a lot of event trigger things.
You okay?
That's the only way you can mess this up.
Is there a way back up?
No, but there's a path. Gonna see where it leads.
You two try to get down.
I made that mistake through my
Very
first
well.
playthrough.
We'll look for a way. Be
I was
careful now.
tapping square instead of holding square during the
Where?
events.
Don't rush off.
One
on
nice
your
thing
own,
about
huh?
is
Don't get left behind.
Wise guy.
there's a lot of fire and lightning draws here. There is no ice from my recollection. I don't think there's any
They're on
ice.
edge. Let's not ruffle their feathers anymore.
Try shedding your beak.
Just offering sound advice.
Yeah, like a parrot in my ear.
You don't want to stand on any of the magma because you will lose HP. Okay.
The heat's making me woozy.
How the hell does it get this hot? It feels like I'm about to combust.
More fire here. I think there's one more node, but we're pretty much already capped out, so that's always a good thing. We always want to keep your magic topped off and craft what you can.
Over here. No room for error here.
time to chill either. Make it quick. Just want this to be over.
Tremors! Hang on!
My head.
Again. Of all the times. Let's hurry the hell across. Knocked. You doing all right? What now?
Hey! Titan! What's the big idea?
Save it. Get to solid ground first.
Faster!
Calm down. I'm going as fast as I can. Almost there.
Hurry!
That's his welcome. Hate to see how he treats intruders.
You want to talk? So do I.
Glad the feeling's mutual. Let's move.
Mega Phoenix. Don't ever skip those. Well, you should be picking up everything anyway, but it's a very good item. Will help us out towards the late game. No point in picking up the fire. Well, we're going to top off our fire. Mega Elixir. We'll top off the 99. That's all we can use right now. I don't even think we have a slot, do we? Let me go ahead and check here. Well, we got fire and lightning. No reason to really worry about crafting magic. We only got 4 for last 2, so not a big deal.
Sick of this endless walking.
And I'm sick of your endless whining. Calm the hell down.
Get off my back.
Are you a man of royal blood, or aren't you?
Yeah, we are.
Of course I am. I couldn't forget it if I tried. What about it?
I ain't saying that you've forgotten, but you gotta know something. You're not the only one who's having a tough time. We're all on edge. We Amicitia are the King's sworn shields. Guard the King with our lives. That's the way it's always been. I've embraced my duty, and I take pride in it. When you can't focus, I focus for you. It's my job, so let me do it, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh, wait a minute.
but I had to get it out. Come on.
There we go.
And remember, don't rush ahead on your own.
Hey, Gladio. Your dad, I'm grateful to him.
Just doing his job. Isn't that your phone?
Ignis.
You're safe. Good. Listen, Imperial troops are...
Got cut off. But it sounds like we're about to have Imperial company.
It's about to get even hotter in here. We finally made it.
Here we go.
No.
We're gonna open up with some magic on this. And then we'll drop back to Elemency, and then we'll just go ahead and keep that there. But we shouldn't need no more magic for the rest of this whole dungeon, or fight, or whatever, how you want to call it. And this is where it gets interesting. So this is where we're going to get ready to use your button commands and presses. Remember, hold square, do not press it. Don't tap it, don't try to hit it the left, just hold square. Like I'm telling you, I'm just trying to make your life easier. Don't do what Debo's done before.
I'm here! hell is it you want? Quit screwing with my head! You gotta be kidding me. Are you serious? Looks like I got no choice.
Are you alright?
I owe you one.
This ain't gonna work. We gotta run.
Best advice you've given all day.
Well, I can't have you dying here. Come on.
There we go.
We're sitting ducks here. Hurry!
Yeah, don't need to tell me.
Over here! Go, go!
Ah, damn it.
Don't stop! Run!
He just won't quit. Gladio!
Hurry! I can't keep this up!
Now the real fight begins. Remember, just hold square. That's it. And then we're gonna parry it back.
Not gonna take any more of this crap.
There we go. Go ahead and pop a potion. Here we go. There we go.
Did you miss us?
There we go. Alright, we're about to pop off. Get that magic in there. Have everybody go in.
I think those Imperial soldiers just want to say...
we go. L1 and R1, then you hold circle, and it automatically does the attack. Into Gladios and Prompto. All we're doing right now is waiting for, like, I think, do believe the last parry strike. Drop a potion on Prompto. Even though we don't really need to, but, you know. Well, I guess we're supposed to move over here for the Titans are. Anyway. Hold down the square. And this is it. That's a wrap.
Game's up.
And everybody wants to task Blizzard on Titan now out of all that time it took, but we're gonna go ahead and end it. I have to say, very cool fight. Wish they would explain the prompts a little bit more, but overall, in hindsight, it's pretty straightforward and simple. All your Ascension fights are very easy.
Does this mean it's over?
What is it now?
What is he doing?
He's winding up!
For the big one!
That was Luna. You spoke with her. That's why.
So pretty solid and fun fight.
Doesn't get much worse than this.
The Empire? Now?
And our friend shows back up.
Fancy meeting you here. It occurs to me I never formally introduced myself. Izunia! Arden Izunia!
Imperial Chancellor, yeah?
at your service, and more importantly, to your aid. I guarantee your safe passage. Though you're always welcome to take your chances down there. Buried among the rubble, is it?
Dying here is not an option. We have no choice, Noct.
I know.
A lot of good experience right there. Not that some gladiators, of course, get a little bit more since you're controlling them through the fights more and they got those extra battles in. Got some okay amount of AP too. Could have been a little bit more, but hey, we're not complaining. And that concludes chapter 4. Very straightforward, very quick. So we're going to go ahead and just pause it here. I appreciate you guys tuning on the video and look forward to guiding you guys through chapter 5.